we say it all the time, but it doesn't get old. And Cuttino and Corey, they're unbelievable. If Corey's not the MVP of this league this year, I don't know who is. This man tore his Achilles tendon a year ago. Show me one player ever at this level who has torn their Achilles, came back, and has performed the way he has this year. These two, you should do a story on their work ethic and how they take care of their body. I mean, they're worse than most women, okay, with the whole hair nail thing. I mean, they take care of, did I just like male shame you?
No, not at all, because I do.
They treat their bodies like I have never seen before. It's not a surprise what they do. And it's our whole team collectively. But, you know, these are very special young men.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Terrell Thomas, these urban times. Cuttino, a lot of folks so far have compared this, not necessarily the playground ball, but the physicality almost being like that. And I know you're coming from the streets of Philadelphia. Can you talk about how playing in Philly early in your career has helped prep you for the Big Three?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's just playing in Philadelphia. I grew up boxing. My father, he's here. He taught me boxing first. It was swimming and boxing. Those two things kind of save your life. So, you know, I never backed down from nothing. Then it was football, and I picked up a basketball at 13. So, for me in Philadelphia, you know, the most important thing you have to learn how to do is rumble. So, you know, I'm not a bully and I'm not a punk. So when I come out here to play basketball, I snap into another zone. Corey's seen that for me, and I'm very aggressive. So for me, that's something I'm used to, and I will continue to fight.
Questions for Coach. Do you think the format of this league lends itself to be a springboard for maybe coaches like yourself or ambitious head coaches?
I'm honored to be in this league. I'm honored to do whatever I can for Ice Cube, for Jeff, for Amy, for everybody who put this, you know, beautiful opportunity together for us. But this is more important for me with the people that I'm sitting with. There's guys in this league that want to get back to the NBA. There's guys that love this game so much. It's been so good to them. And we want to win together. It's a very special opportunity at the highest level. And again, I'm sitting next to someone who's going to be the MVP of this league. I'm sitting next to someone, these guys were teammates with the Clippers. I mean, they've been wanting to win a championship for a long time, and we're going to have an opportunity. It's going to be hard because there's so much talent, but it's really, it's not, there's nothing here about me. This is about them.
Go ahead. Coach, Andrew with Alex and Ani, what's, from a female coach, what's been your biggest challenge connecting with these players, and what quality do you possess?
Nothing. There's nothing. Yeah,
Nothing, not one thing.
I'm going to speak for you on that.
Not one thing.
She's a, and I said this before, maybe 2 weeks ago about Nancy and her competitiveness on the court. She played the game of basketball. She knows it. It doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter if it's a male coach or a female coach. Nancy has a brilliant mind to get us prepared for games. And she comes with the approach like a championship mindset. And I continue to say this about, you know, our players on the team. You know, Ryan Gomes, who was injured, but we have Xavier Silas, who stepped up. You know, Chris Anderson, a.k.a. Birdman, Glenn Davis, Big Baby, and Quentin Richardson. We have two of those two guys. We have championship caliber players. Then you have a Hall of Famer, right? That stands for a lot. And she comes in with the attitude that she wants to win, and it doesn't matter like whoever's coaching. If you know this game of basketball, it's an easy role for you when you step in. And I think for us, you know, we have a great bunch of guys that, you know, just took a straight liking to Nancy right off the bat, because we know she demands that excellence, right? And I think we demand excellence as well.
I think one thing she has that a lot of people, just in general, without even basketball, she has emotional IQ. So I'd rather have emotional IQ than just, you know, intellectual IQ. Because when you have emotional IQ, you can understand people better. And you know when to push, when not to push, when to give, right? these are the things that she's so good at, right? And it doesn't mean it's a unisex. Basketball doesn't have hair on it that's long and blonde, or basketball is just basketball, right? So to think that, if anybody would think that, or even insinuate things such as a negative thing, or if it's hard, or this, that, whatever, no, it's a part of life, right? And then if you start, we're mature men now, and we understand what she's accomplished, and she's saying we take care of our bodies. Listen, she played, she was 50. So believe me, she took care of her fucking body too. Big time, and she still does. She's in that weight room in the mornings, all the time. That's why we love each other, because we have like minds.
Thank you.
Raphael from 3-Point Conversion. First, Cuttino, I hope you don't mind me stealing that emotional, what you just said about
Emotional IQ?
Yeah, emotional IQ, I'm going to take that well. Cuttino, I'm not Cuttino, but Corey, with what you just heard Coach say about you being the MVP, I've been on every conference call for BIG3. Hugh always rave about you, Clyde, and Jeff as well. Coming back from injury and being able to be mentioned as far as an MVP candidate, maybe the league MVP candidate, talk about how does that feel?
Honestly, first of all, I mean, I thank God for the opportunity to get me back healthy. And, you know, we have Jocelyn Miranda, who's, you know, our team therapist, and she's been doing a great job. It's some great candidates, you know, for MVP. David Hawkins has been playing extremely well this year. Reggie Evans, and I think he probably should have got a little more consideration. He's leading double-doubles. He's been playing well. And Andre Emmett, you know, when Baron Davis went down, he stepped up. You know, this is the third straight game over 20 points when he's scoring to 50. And so, for me, you know, I just wanted to play every game and play healthy. You know, it wasn't about, you know, the points or the personal accolades. You know, I think, you know, God bless you with talent to be able to play. And I was able to step on the court and overcome a very, very tough injury. And so it's not easy coming back from injuries, and you have to be really mentally tough. And majority of the time early on, you know, you feel sorry for yourself, right? You feel sorry for yourself for the first month. And then you get back to the grind. And, you know, I had Cuttino call me, you know, say, hey, how you doing? I said, hey, Cat, I'm outside. I'm on this wheel right now. I got this scooter, you know, I'm doing this 5 miles with my son right now. He said, you on a wheel? Yeah, I got to video. And so it is such a blessing to have this honor, and for Q, I mean, he's been doing a tremendous job providing a second opportunity for retired players. And to give them a chance, you know, not to go off in the sunset, but to relive that, you know. And it's been great that they have done a great job of doing that and bringing excellent talent in as far as players. Everyone here in this league has been doing a great job as far as their professionalism. So I'm just thankful. And if the MVP happens, you know, it's not because of me. You know, it isn't. You know, I think God put me in a position where I am today, and if that happens, it's going to happen. But my teammates have done a great job of just being there. I mean, just being in tune to the game and wanting to win and accepting, you know, our coach. And when she said, hey, we got to do something, they're ready. And so it's a collective effort. I'm just thankful for the opportunity and the accolades.
You know, I want to say one other thing about these guys. Cuttino called me, I think it was Colette maybe, but you got to stop there. You know, he called me last week and he says, Coach, I have a play. And for me, the first thing I was like, draw it up, show it to us. And we ran it in the game tonight. It doesn't matter if it's Corey, if it's Bird, if it's Cuttino. These guys have played the game. You know, they know plays that have worked for them in their career. I want to know what that play is that you can't stop him. I want to know what that play is that you can't stop him. Because then it's my job to make sure that we incorporate it and not go, look, I'm going to go to the team and this. No, we're in this together. And that is why we have something very special going on here. It's this communication, it's this trust, it's this belief. People are willing to play a role. And quite frankly, I'm willing to play that role if, you know, you were in the game and I look next to me, Cuttino's up there, or, you know, Xavier's up there, and they're helping coach. This is because we're very confident people, but we will take a step back for the good of the team. You know, our egos are not, you know, out of control. And we respect one another, and that's why we've been successful.